Hello everyone, my name is Christian Eschbach, and welcome to another one of my album reviews. Hey everyone, we are going to be finishing off the Geezer Butler Manipulation of the Mind, the complete collection. I've already covered the first three official albums that make up this set, and I covered them all individually because I wanted to cover them all individually. I covered Plastic Planet, then we went on to Black Science, and then we went on to Homework. Now, what I didn't cover was the bonus disc in here. The reason I didn't cover the bonus disc is I wanted to be able to cover both the bonus disc and the set as a whole in this particular review. So the bonus disc is tracks off of every other album. It's just either demos, radio mixes, rough mixes. In a couple cases, there is some. Of course, someone's got to be backing up really loud in the background, right? Okay. In some cases, there's a few live tracks, all right? In total, there are 15 tracks on here. We got Pseudo Side, no intro. Prisoner 103, alt take. This one actually, I don't know why, stood out to me more than the original Prisoner 103 did. I actually kind of really dig on this version. The Invisible, which is an instrumental. Area Code 51, which is a demo. Cycle of 60, which is a radio mix. X13, which is a radio mix. Northern Wisdom, which is a demo. Beach Skeleton, which is from a Japanese version of the album, I guess. I guess that would be the one song that was not actually on any of these other albums. Pardon My Depression, an alt take. Misfit, rough mix, I Believe, demo. Forefathers Fall, demo. Drive Boy Shooting, live. Detective 27, live. And House of Clouds, live. The whole way around, I do actually like this disc. I'm not great with all the names on all the songs on the album and whatnot, but I do recognize when I'm listening to the alternate mixes or the demos or stuff like that when there's something that's different. Not entirely, but enough to know that the alt take on Prisoner 103 is actually really decent, and Pardon My Depression, the alt take's pretty decent as well. Do I notice the radio mixes versus the album cuts? I haven't paid enough attention to do a breakdown on them. I'm going to be completely honest. When I listen to this, it's not even like it's like listening to a best of or anything like that. But I do find that I do enjoy listening to this album as a whole much more than I do listening to 2 out of the 3 albums on here. Black Science I really dig. The rest of them I kind of so-so about. Now, the whole way around, would I recommend going out and buying this set? Depends on the style of music that you're into, is what it boils down to. If you go into this thinking, ooh, Geezer Butler, yeah, it's going to sound like Black Sabbath, this is going to be awesome. All right. Is there a Black Sabbath sound to it? No. Does it have a dark sound to it? Yes. Does it have a gloom sound to it? Most definitely. But dark and gloom does not make Black Sabbath. The dude from Fear Factory is the vocalist, I believe, on the entire album, if I remember correctly. And makes a huge difference. Absolutely monstrously huge difference. Because you can hear the Fear Factory in it. My buddy Drew, I mentioned this in one of the previous reviews. When I had the album go, my buddy Drew was walking around in the house and he's like, wow, when did you buy Fear Factory? I'm like, it's not Fear Factory. He goes, good, because I had no clue what this is. And you know, he listens to Fear Factory. He's into Fear Factory. I don't remember. He may have even gone to see Fear Factory live once. I don't remember on that one. I know he wanted to. Anyways, Not the point. The point I'm trying to get at is um, if you're into Fear Factory, if you're into that kind of sound, I want to say new metal, I guess, sort of. But like, say the Black Sabbath side of new metal, I guess. Because it's definitely not like a lot of other new metal. Like when I think of new metal, it's not like a lot of. It's not like Linkin Park. I mean, there's certain parts kind of in there, I guess. Little bits that maybe sound a little bit corn or whatnot, but it's definitely the Black Sabbath side of new metal. You know, the dark and gloom is still there. The storytelling feels like it's still there, which is really cool. Like there's a lot of elements to this. It's really, really cool and interesting. And I believe I paid around $50 Canadian for the whole set. I don't, and that's including taxes when I say that. And for $50 for the 4 discs, I don't think that's a bad deal. I think it was pretty, it works out to $12.50 a disc. And I get the bonus disc in there, which, you wouldn't get otherwise. And outside of this, Black Science is the only album I might have bought on its own. But having it as a collection, it feels a little more full, a little more vibrant. So if you're looking for one album to kind of really sink your teeth into, the Black Science album, don't do the set. If you're looking like, hey, shit, let's just do it all at once, which is how I did it, like, just do it all at once. Grab the set. It's a really cool set. And I do like the artwork. The artwork is really cool. The box is really cool. I talked about this when I talked about doing collections of albums. I like that they preserve the original album. Well, that was a demo, or the demo disc, but I like that they preserved as much as of the original album as they could. This was done well. And then you got the booklet in here. Now, the booklet is just artwork. There's not a lot of story in here. And I've gotten into this already as well. So, yeah, that's kind of where I am. I guess that's it, folks. Let me know what you think. Sorry I don't have too much more to throw on this one, but, I've covered it pretty well. All right, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments below. On your way down in the comments, you're going to see a link to the TWA, that is the Trampoline Wrestling Association. New season drops soon, or already dropped, depending on when you're watching this. July 5th is the planned date for the first episode of the new season. It is going to be a killer new season. We are going into some real production on this one, man. I mean, we're not going to be able to compete with, AEW or WWE, but if I start chanting ECW, ECW, I mean, it's still Trampoline Wrestling Association, folks, but we're bringing it. We're bringing it. Okay. There's also a link to the Howling Odyssey, which is where my music endeavors go, and there's a link to Patreon, which is where you can go to download stuff available. But you have to be a member. Okay, folks. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell for notifications. Peace, love, take care.